Welcome to the Lyle Style Show. No, wait a minute. Okay. Welcome to the Lyle Style Show. Why am I so nervous? This is Lyle Style. This is my show. Lyle. Man, what was that? Hey, Lyle, right in front of you, man. Huh? Are you? You. I'm you, Lyle. You're me? But how? Don't worry about it. Talk to me. What's going on? I don't know. It's been around since I've been in front of a camera. I guess I got stage fright. Don't sweat it. Here's what you do. Picture everyone naked? No, that never works. Picture everyone as you. So you'll be talking to yourself, kind of like right now. Picture everyone as me. I like it.
Hey, Lyle, you in there?
Yeah, come on in.
5 minutes to showtime.
Okay, thanks. See you in there. Oh, I can't believe this. This really works. I could do this.
Hey, Lyle, I got a question for you.
Sure, Emily, what's up?
Do you want the blue background for tonight?
That would be perfect, thanks. Looks like the style is back in Lyle. Go get him. Yep.
Live from PATV Studios, it's the Lyle Style Show. And now, the man with the most style, it's your host, Lyle Style.
Welcome to the Lyle Style Show. You know what? Everybody out there, viewers, back in the day we was doing Dr. Peck segment. We're going to start back doing that up again. And we're going to have a guest on the show. She's a program director with Iowa City Adoption Center, Charlotte. She's going to be on the show, and she has a little special guest that I got real nervous around. But anyway, we're having her, and also our guest coming on is Stephen Stonebraker. He's the author. He was on the show earlier about a month ago. He wrote a book. Now he's on his second book, and he's going to talk to us about his book he's doing, also about his moving out the state. So I want to welcome Charlotte on the show. Charlotte, thank you for coming on the show. I appreciate that. Yes, thank you for having you and your little friend. That's I know you're the program director of the Iowa City Adoption Center.
Yep.
Which we love them and we love what they're doing. And my whole thing is doing this segment, doing this part, is getting all the animals adopted. I'm a dog lover, but cats are different. I mean, this is a rabbit right here.
Yep, this is a rabbit. His name is Cupid, and he is less than a year old.
Oh, wow.
He's probably about 6 months, and he's a lop-eared bunny, short hair.
Short hair?
Yep, he has pretty short hair.
Okay, he does shed a little bit.
He's shedding right now because he's a little bit nervous. This is a new place for him.
Oh, what you nervous for, Cupid?
Kind of like when you take your cat or your dog or your bunny to the vet and they start shedding a lot. That's what he's doing right now.
Oh, okay. Well, he's looking around.
Yeah, he's curious, so he's not that scared.
Oh, I was about to say.
Getting adjusted to being here.
Okay. Does he lick your hand and stuff like that?
He can, yeah.
Does he? Do they have teeth?
With people, yeah, he does have teeth, and his teeth continue to growing for his whole life.
What?
And so he needs things to chew on that are appropriate.
Okay.
So if you adopted him, you would want to give him lots of chew toys, just like dogs need chew toys.
Yes.
Rabbits need chew toys for their whole life, which means they would need like wood, like some apple sticks or some wooden blocks to chew on. Right now he has like a wicker toy in there. So he could chew on all sorts of different things. You want him to chew on those things instead of your cords and your furniture.
Or your shoes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Because if you did have him, you'd
How you doing?
You really need to think about his teeth.
Okay, I forgot about the teeth. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to pet you I'm just going to pet you on the neck. I'm going to put my hand on by your mouth. It'd be my lucky you'd be wound up snapping.
He's a really well-socialized bunny.
That's a beautiful bunny boy.
And we've taken him to a lot of humane education events and big mobile adoptions, and he's done really great.
Has he?
Yeah, so he's really good around lots of people. when you think about getting a bunny in your home, you want to really think that they aren't just going to be in a cage for their whole life.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Yeah,
yes.
they need to have an open area to exercise in, and they're really social. They need to be around people, and a lot of times they like to have other bunny companions to be with too.
Really?
So you'd want to make sure you have an area like an X pen. We have an X pen
Okay,
here
yep,
today.
yep. We're going to check out the X pen. Okay, that's a. Now can you get this at the adoption center? If someone wants to adopt a bunny,
you could buy one from a pet store or from a local farm store. You can buy them online. You'd want something bigger than this. I just brought this small area for today.
Okay.
But you'd want something bigger than this, and you can also, pet safe your home. Bunny proof your home.
Okay.
So today he has a litter box.
Okay.
And bunnies can be litter trained.
They can.
Yeah, just like cats.
I'm learning something today. Now I'm
Yeah.
thinking bunnies just you put them in a cage, that's it. But you do more than that with these little animals then, huh?
Yep. So
Look, okay, put him in a little bunny in there. He just hops around.
Yeah.
And he does hop.
Yeah, he does hop. So bunnies can be litter trained,
Okay.
and you would want to bunny proof your house.
Okay.
Or at least a certain area where he could be, and then you could have your litter box, and you'd want to not get clay litter.
Okay.
But you can get a pine litter, kind of like what we have today. It's this is actually like horse pellets.
Oh yeah, yeah, I've seen
for
those.
horse bedding, and then we put food in, like alfalfa hay is what's on the outside right here. Bunnies like to eat while they poop.
Okay, eating and pooping are the same thing. Oh, okay, that's a good one right there.
Yeah, so and you would put more than that. I just brought a little bit for today. But they like to eat while they poop, and so to train them, you could put some alfalfa hay in there, just for their comfort. It's kind of like when you have a magazine by your toilet. You could give them some alfalfa hay to eat, and then they'll always use their litter box.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Okay, eating and eating and pooping, they are very eating and pooping. That's a wonderful combination right there for animals to do at the same time.
Well, do you know actually bunnies are coprophagic?
Really?
So they actually eat some of their poop in the morning to help
What?
them digest their food that they're eating throughout the day.
Yeah, really?
So it's actually important that they get that.
You don't have to worry about picking up after them either, huh?
Well, they only eat the first little bit in the morning.
Okay, in the morning, okay.
They don't eat it all day long.
Okay, but they're cute little animals. They're cute little animals. They're cute, And he's just still a little bunny rabbit, a little small one, because he's not a year old yet.
Yeah, he'll still grow some. He does really like being with other rabbits.
Okay,
We have introduced him to other rabbits, and he did have a friend for a while, and she got adopted.
Oh, it's a she. That's a he.
Yeah.
Ooh, Cupid. Ooh, la la. What's going on? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. No little bunnies coming around.
Well,
Did you get a little
he's neutered now.
Oh, is he? Oh, darn, man. Took his manhood away from him.
Oh.
Oh, shoot.
Well, they'll make life easier.
For the owner, yes. Your little bunnies running around the whole house. We don't need that.
Yeah.
But okay. But now, Charlotte, let's talk a little bit about yourself. Now, you tell me you've been with the program, doing this for about 3 years.
Yeah, well, I was kennel assistant for a year and a half.
Okay.
Actually, before that, I was volunteer for a month, and then I was kennel assistant for a year and a half, and then I've been doing this for a year and a half.
Okay, and so okay, what brought you into doing this type of field? This career change? What started you doing this?
Oh, being involved with the animal center?
Yeah, I understand.
I just always wanted to be involved with animal welfare, so I got my bachelor's degree from Iowa State in animal science.
Oh, you're from Ames?
Yeah, well, I went to school in Ames.
Okay.
And that's what I always want to do. So I did some stuff with dairy, dairy cows, and a bunch of farm stuff, and then. And then I did some retail for a while, and then I was like, I really want to work at the animal shelter, so I started volunteering there. And there was a job that came open, and I was like, I'm going to try that.
Yeah. You tried and got the job, huh?
Yeah, and I just really like being there, so.
Okay, now, me and you got something in common. We like big dogs. You have a big dog, don't you? What kind of dog do you have?
I have a Shepherd Lab mix, and her name is Rio. And she's my baby. She's almost 9 years old right now.
Oh, wow.
Her birthday's in May.
Oh, she's 63 years old.
Yeah.
Oh, she's old.
Yeah.
That's a boy, isn't it?
She's a girl.
Rio.
Yeah,
okay.
we adopted her, or I adopted her from an animal shelter in Fort Dodge.
Oh, are you from Fort Dodge?
No, but when I was going to school in Ames, that's when I adopted her.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay. So yeah, she's 63 years old. Oh, she's
Yeah.
an old girl, and then she so she just probably just takes over the whole house then. I mean, she's part of your family.
She's obviously she's family, but she's just like I have 2 kids too.
Oh, you have 2?
Yeah. So
Girl,
she's
I'm
just,
learning a
like,
lot about
having
you, boy. You look so. I thought,
So
okay,
she's
you look
just,
so
like, one of my
young.
kids, pretty much.
You look real. Wow.
I'm 30. I'm not that.
What?
young, so-
Are you serious? You know what? It's God's truth. I thought she was like 23 years old. I really did. I said, Dad, this girl, they starting off real young, 23, and have kids already.
Yeah, no.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm 30. I have a 5-year-old and a 4-year-old.
Wow. And they probably love Rio.
Oh yeah, that's their baby.
Yeah.
They play with her all the time, and she loves being with them. And
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, do they go down to the adoption center and
yeah,
hang
I
out
bring
with
them
you?
out.
And whatnot?
Yeah, sometimes I bring them to work with me, and they hang out with. They've hung out with Cupid before.
You brought up, really? They probably want Cupid to come home then, don't they?
Oh, they didn't really
No,
ask.
no. When they found out she eats and she uses a washroom at the same time, that's a sign. Okay, that she's a beautiful animal, but eating and pooping at the same time is okay. It's a different type of attraction, you know, for kids.
You know, it works out really good though. That whole pooping and eating at the same time. It
Does
makes
it?
them really easy to potty train.
Okay.
You know, because if you can take what they eat pellets too,
Yes.
and they also eat carrots and lettuce and stuff.
That's what I said. Do they eat the regular food
Yeah,
like
it's
Buzz
good
Bunny, Buzz Bunny Rabbit? Are they like Buzz Bunny Rabbit?
Yeah,
you know,
they
with the,
like lettuce
okay,
and
lettuce and
carrots
carrots and.
It's good to vary their diet and give them that stuff. You know, but it makes it easy to potty train them because you can put their little dish in the corner. You can put it in the corner there,
okay.
And then they go in there, and that's just normal for them to poop and eat. So then they go in there and they just start thinking about their litter box as the place to go.
Oh, okay, yeah. And you dump dump the litter box and stuff, and just go ahead and fill it up again.
Yeah.
Oh, this is wonderful. Now, is there anything going on in the adoption center?
Yeah, that's a really good question. We have our dog microchipping clinic coming up on May 4th. From 9 a.m. to 12 noon.
Okay.
And Midwest One and Friends of the Animal Center Foundation are hosting it.
Good.
And it's only $5. Normally when you go to the vet, it's about $60. So it's a really, really awesome deal.
Okay.
And it's going to be at the Iowa City Midwest One on Keokuk Street. And again, that's on May 4th from 9 a.m. to 12 noon, and you don't want to miss it.
Okay,
it's going to
good.
be
Now,
a really
Keokuk Street.
good deal. Yeah.
Okay. That sounds real good. And y'all still working on getting y'all new building done. Is that
we're
in the works?
Yep, we're in the first phase of the capital campaign right now.
Good. I can't wait till that happens for. Y'all gonna be moving then. One of these y'all gonna
About
be
3
moving.
years from now, we'll be in our new shelter.
Hey man, well, shoot, by that time you be up there with the that's the director, be up there with Misha and whatnot. Now, do you ever go on calls sometimes? And what about calls for? Do you ever get calls where people have been abused there with their?
Yeah, I don't.
You don't do that?
But you know, our officers, they go out on calls.
So you do have officers with the uniforms and
definitely.
do that.
So
And,
Misha, she's one of the officers,
right.
and then Chris Whitmore and Will Hamilton are.
what
the other
about Liz Ford? Liz.
She's an animal care tech.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so she takes care of the animals. She's,
Okay.
Her and Jen Reed, they're in charge of the care of the animals.
Oh, okay. Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Now, this is a wonderful little rabbit here, Cupid. What a beautiful name, because you got Cupid on Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Wow. What is
Yeah.
that saying right there? I'm a lover, not a fighter.
Yep, he definitely is.
Oh, my director giving us the hand. You know, we do it, and as Misha know, when she come on the show, we talk about love, and we just get so settled and wonderful. And it's wonderful to talk about animals because we can talk about animals all day. But you know what? The main thing, we want to get the word out. We got to get these animals adopted.
Yes.
You know, and you got a lot of dogs there, cats.
We have 7 dogs right now.
Okay.
We have a good variety of small dogs and big dogs, and we have about 35 cats, and we're starting to get kittens.
Okay.
And they're actually in foster care, so pretty soon it will be kitten season at the shelter.
Okay,
In a month
okay.
or so we'll start having lots of kittens.
Okay. Well, next time you want to bring you want to bring a cat or a kitten.
Okay.
Bring a kitten on. Why don't you bring a kitten and a cat and a dog? A kitten and a dog on the show.
If I have some volunteers, I'll
Yes, you bring some. Yeah, I want to bring a tiger. Now, I told Misha that I'm going to tell you that since you're going to be doing the show. bring a tiger. Okay, young lady. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, bring a tiger. Yeah, it's a tiger show. But Charlie, it was nice. You come on. We're gonna come on the show again.
Yep.
We got to get this little rabbit adopted. We got to get Cupid adopted. So next time, look at, he's getting up. Cupid adopted. So next time she come on the show, she can say, guess what, Lyle? Cupid got adopted.
Yeah.
And now we're gonna have 2 more animals. Look at Cupid. Look at you. Oh, you're just a little one. So we'll be right back with the Lyle Style Show with our guest, Stephen Stonebraker. He's the author. He's coming on talking about his second book that he's got out. So don't you touch that I can't talk straight. Touch that dial, and please go to the Iowa City Animal Adoption Center, Adoption Center, and talk to Charlotte and adopt a pet. Get these pet adopted, please.
Yeah.
We'll see you next time. We'll see you in a few minutes. Bye. Well, hey, welcome back to our second part of the Lyle Style Show. I hope you enjoyed the Adopt a Pet segment with Charlotte. And, get those pets adopted at the Iowa City Adoption Center. Get those pets adopted. We really need that. Now, we're here with our guest. He was on the show before. We talked to him about his first book that I read. Very interesting book and very articulate guy. He's writing a second book that he's working on. It hasn't been out yet, but is in the phase of just trying to get it together. But he's going to leave us. He's going to be moving out town and leaving. So, Stephen Stonebraker, hey man, thanks a lot, man, for just stopping by, coming on the show. I know you're leaving, so I want you to back on a little bit. Talk to me about the future of Stephen Stonebraker. What's going on?
I just received employment with an organization called Walter and Associates in Des Moines. We'll be dealing with the Iowa One call, and my job will be to be the communications and public relations specialist. I will be leading safety meetings and doing a lot of writing like newsletters for the company.
Well, you're good with that.
Yep.
You're good with that writing, so that they picked the right person for that job then. So you're leaving, okay, and you were leaving in 2 weeks, or?
Yeah,
2
approximately, yes.
You'll be out of here, huh?
I have to be up there for a meeting on the 25th, and then I officially start work on the 29th.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
They're not playing with you, then they want you.
Yeah.
So how many interviews did you have with that?
I had a total of 3.
Okay.
I went in there for my first interview, and everything just went extremely well. I mean, it's just one of those days where everything you did was the right thing to do. Everything you said was the right thing to say.
Right.
It was fantastic. Yep. And then my second interview was with the individual that I will be working with directly.
Okay.
They wanted to see how he and I meshed together. He and I clicked extremely well. And then my third interview was just pretty much them letting me know that we have you and a few other people we're looking at right now. We're going to make our decision, let you know sometime next week. And I walked out of there feeling extremely confident, very, very good.
Yeah.
But I also didn't know what I had up against me with competition.
Right.
And luckily for me, I was the one that they chose.
Amen. I'm so happy for you, man.
Thank you.
I'm happy to see, that you moving on to bigger and better things in your life. It's kind of sad that you're leaving Iowa City, though. But yeah.
I tell you what, though, Lyle, I have a few of my other friends that have voiced to me their concern about me leaving and how much they're going to miss me. It's 100 miles, Lyle. It's 2 hours in a car. It's not very far. You can come visit me in Des Moines. I can certainly come back here and visit you in
When you come back here on the show, once you get that book together now.
Got it.
I want to briefly talk about the book. I know your problem, you're stuck on the ending of the book. And you've been doing that, you was telling me, like for about a year trying to get this ending right. You wanted to be almost perfect. So everything else is done, but what's the deal, man?
Well, I suppose that's probably one of the, I don't know if you want to call it a sin or whatever you want to call it of a writer, is you often go for imperfection. I'm not so sure if it's that you look at it and you say to yourself that this book is perfect as much as it is that you look at it and you say this book is as perfect as I can make it be.
Right.
And I don't necessarily feel that I'm at that point right now with my book. The response that I've gotten from a lot of people who have read the rough draft and post drafts after the rough draft is that they're saying that you have such an amazing buildup that that what ends up happening is the payoff is very disappointing.
Okay.
And I'm trying to construct the story so that way the payoff is as on level with the buildup. Because right now it's like the buildup.
Yes.
It's here. People are excited. What's going to happen next? Who's guilty? Who actually killed him? Is he really dead? All this stuff. And all of a sudden, it's like, this is what really happened.
Flops.
It just flops. And I admit that. And that's actually a very difficult thing to admit as a writer when you see your own flaws. When you see your own flaws and creativity. And right now, I've been discussing it a lot with fellow writers as well as my editor out in Spokane, Washington. And we're just trying to figure out a way to make the ending as appealing to an audience as the rest of the story is right now.
Now, I know you got a lot of things on your plate, but do you have some ideas? Could you give us a little bit taste of what you may want to go with this, man, so we can, anything in back of your mind?
As far as like that particular story, I've decided probably the best thing to do with the best of friends right now is just to shove it off the side and leave it alone. Because if I spend too much time on it, I'm going to end up pulling my hair out of my head because I can't get happy with it.
Yeah.
So I've been toying around with the idea of starting a third novel, and I've had a lot of different ideas. I really liked writing a mystery suspense. I had a lot of fun doing that with the best of friends, and I thought, well, maybe the best of friends isn't so much like going to be its own story as much as it is just kind of practice for getting into that style of writing of a mystery suspense. And so I've had another idea for a mystery suspense where I want to write about a serial killer who actually frames another person for his crimes.
Oh,
and it's up to
interesting.
and it's up to a lawyer, the lawyer of the guy that's been accused to figure out who actually is behind this and to get his man acquitted of these crimes that he did not commit.
Wow, that's interesting. Now that got me intrigued.
Yeah.
That got me, this a little bit of that you said has got me intrigued about that particular book. And I know you probably don't have a title for it yet, but...
No, not yet. But really what I've been doing lately is I've been spending a lot of time in the library and on YouTube.com, and I've been watching a lot of documentaries on John Wayne Gacy and Ted Bundy.
Okay.
And what fascinates me about these two men is that they were, atrociously evil individuals. These were very bad people, but they fooled so many people.
Yeah.
There's so many people that thought of these people as actually good people who when they found out that they were responsible for these horrific crimes, they were shocked. They couldn't believe that they did this. And I want to try and create a character in my story that has the same qualities as a Ted Bundy or John Wayne Gacy, where they appear to be an everyday, average, even good person, but behind closed doors, they are just these horrible, horrible human beings.
Right. You kind of remind me of you ever watched the series of Dexter?
I've seen that a few times, yes.
Yeah. The character that he plays, very good character. I mean, but think about it, he only kills people, bad people.
But bad people?
Yeah.
Well, I guess what I'm getting at more so is take a comparison real quick between two actors who played the same character. Okay. You have Manhunter, where Brian Cox plays Hannibal Lecter, and then you have Silence of the Lambs, where Anthony Hopkins plays Hannibal Lecter. Okay.
Oh.
Now, people often debate who was a better Hannibal Lecter, who was the scarier one out of the two.
I like Hannibal. I like Anthony Hopkins.
Most people will say that, and the reason why is because he appears to be more creepy and more sadistic and more, more frightening than Brian Cox is. But I say, out of the two of them, Brian Cox is actually more terrifying than Anthony Hopkins, and here's why.
Okay.
If they were real people, if the Anthony Hopkins Hannibal Lecter and the Brian Cox Hannibal Lecter were both real people, the Anthony Hopkins Hannibal Lecter I would say to myself, there's something not right with this guy.
Yeah.
I don't want to go to this guy's home. I'm not going to invite him to my home, and I'm certainly never going to be with him alone.
Okay.
Now, the Brian Cox Hannibal Lecter was more like real, more, personable.
Oh,
And
I see your point.
That makes
Yeah.
it even that much scarier because he's not somebody I'd be afraid of. He's somebody that if I met him, I would invite him into my
Yeah,
home. I would go
exactly.
into his home, and unfortunately, you might not know until it's too late
Yeah.
the things that he's capable
Right.
of doing.
Oh,
So,
man, you get now. You put that's excellent, man. Wow. Wow, now see, now you got me, now I'm gonna have dreams at nighttime now. Oh, I'm scared. Okay,
Yeah.
no, but that's good. Now I'm hoping that you're very creative, so
Thank
I'm
you.
looking forward to that book. One
it-
day come out, and when it's done,
It's
you got
just
it
an
edited,
idea right
and when
now.
when it's on pen and paper, and you got it done and edited and whatnot, man, you better come on back on the Lyle Style Show.
all right.
We
got it.
better bring you back down here to Iowa City, back on the Lyle Style Show, and definitely talk about that book because I think that might be your breakout book right there.
It very well
'Cause that
could
book
be.
will definitely get people's attention.
Well, I tell you, the problem right now that I have sometimes is I have so many ideas go back and forth through my head. Another idea I have real quick is I thought about writing a book about a guy that has a low-end job, he's not making much money, and he realizes that if he didn't ever have to sleep, and he could work all the time, he could get caught up on bills and maybe even get a little further ahead. And so a science professor of his that he had when he was going to college comes up with this rejuvenator shot.
Okay.
And it'll make it so you can go all day, every day without having any sleep. So if you take a shot, it's like having 8 hours of sleep.
Wow.
The problem is what they don't realize is the side effects of this, and people are having heart attacks. And really, what I'd like that book to be about, if I ever got the opportunity to do that, is pretty much just a comical way of showing people that as a society we've gotten way too big of a hurry. We need to take time to enjoy things, and we need to start worrying more about things like spending time with your family and your friends. I mean, you still got to earn money and stuff like that, and it's sad to me that there are people out there that have to work 80, 90 hours a week just to make ends meet.
Okay.
But,
Making a point.
yeah, it's kind of I won't necessarily call it a political point, but it's something I'd like to write about as well.
Well, that'd be good, man. You're gonna make it though. I can't see you 3 years from 5 years down the line. You'd be a great author one day.
Thank
so
you.
I'm looking forward to being and having you on my show and talking to you and whatnot and see how you grow. Man, I want to say thank you again, man, for
Thank
even
you.
stopping by here.
Thank you.
And I wish you, man, the best of luck in your endeavors in Des Moines, man. And looking forward to seeing your books come out in the future and stuff like that.
appreciate that.
So everybody, with my friend Stephen here, he's an author. He stopped. Sometimes I want to say one thing. I want everybody to follow their dreams because you know what, Stephen's doing the same thing. He's following his dreams. You got to follow your dreams. If everybody out there that view this show will follow their dreams and then inspire somebody else to follow their dreams, how much more better the society will be. Following your dreams. So I'm giving everybody a challenge out there that view the Lyle Style Show to follow your dreams. Let me know what your dreams are. Write me a letter saying this is my dream, this is what I want to do. Follow your dreams. I'm following my dreams every time I tape this show and have a guest on the show. I'm doing my dream. So if I can do it and Stephen can do it, I know viewers out there, y'all can do it. Get up off that couch. I'm talking to you and sit on that couch right now. Get up that couch and follow your dreams, young man or young lady. Do your thing.
But there are times when I'm writing a story and I'm sitting on the couch.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true. So we got to wrap things up. But hey, I want to give a good shout out to my family, to my girl, Kathy. I love you. Thank you for following your dreams and being by my side. Anybody want to say something for you?
I want to thank everybody that has taken the time to read Wrestling with Reasons. I want to thank all of my friends that have taken the time to give me a lot of constructive criticism and a lot of praise for the book I'm working on now. And I want to thank every single person that I've ran into in my life that has gave me inspiration to be a writer.
Amen. With that note, I'm going to say to everybody, keep styling and profiling, keep watching the Lyle Style Show, and we'll see you next time. We out of here. Peace.